Alright, that was a long discussion, so I'm putting it at the end of this episode. At the end of the episode, we're gonna show what we decided to do if we get 5 ratings. It includes us consuming da bomb. But basically, go on Apple Podcasts, give us a rating and or review on Apple Podcasts. If we get 5 by the end of Iron Man 1 of these minutes, then we will do this food challenge, which includes the bomb. More info at the end of this episode. But with that said, this is I Love You 3000 Minutes, the podcast that traveled back in time to rewatch the entire Infinity Saga from Iron Man 1 to Spider-Man Far From Home, one marvelous minute at a time. I'm Brian.
I'm Richard.
And this is the 42nd minute of Iron Man. Richard, what happened? I'm really excited for that food challenge. Please give us ratings.
He's just trudging along again. They kind of make it seem extremely hopeless. And then he only notices the 2 Blackhawks or whatever helicopters those are when they're immediately over him. It was kind of a weird shot because he just never heard them at all until they were directly over him.
Yeah, I don't know what inspired me to say that there was no sound of aircraft around
in
that last minute.
So they fly past and he says, "Hey," twice.
Hey! Hey! Damn it, I was gonna interrupt whatever you said next.
And so, eventually, the helicopters double back, they land. Rhodey continues the last conversation that they had, like, how's that Fun-Vee?
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of, like, insensitive, because it's like, hey, you know, there's just shrapnel in him, and he just got shot, and he just got tortured.
He doesn't see his chest yet. I don't think so. Let me see how does it still, it glows through.
Yeah.
He looks great. All things considered, he looks mwah. Yeah. Like, maybe he went through some important character growth that will increase his humanity, his empathy, and really improve him as a person.
Yeah. But, you know, prisoners of, you know, groups like Al-Qaeda that they were trying to portray in the movie tend to, you know, torture people and put them through, you know, threats of death and stuff. And so, him going like, how is a Fun-Vee?
I'm actually...
It's a little insensitive.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had spent those months or those couple weeks or whatever it was, Rhodey thinking, I should have ignored his joke and been with him in that fucking Fun-Vee. I should have ignored it. I could have done something. And just racking himself with guilt that motivated him to be there in the helicopter on every patrol. So it's a funny thing for, you know, the audience to be like, haha, he's back! But I don't think it breaks character for him to probably have just been, like, he's been in there for a week. So let's say 2 weeks max, because maybe if he was there a little longer, that Rhodey's just like, I could have been in that car with him. Fucking Fun-Vee.
Sure that.
Next time you ride with me, I can't quit you.
They share a little half hug, right? A little half bro hug.
I made a bro back mountain reference.
Where?
I can't quit you.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should watch it.
Brokeback Mountain?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
The one thing that always got criticism, though, is when Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger have sex. The amount of spit put on the penis for anal with no lube is far less than necessary. That's the one criticism I heard universally for people.
Gotcha.
But it was a great movie.
Okay, so Rhodey ends up saying, next time you ride with me. It sounds kind of like a brotherly relationship, you know? And so Rhodey's kind of giving sort of a vow, but not really, like, hey, I'm gonna keep an eye on you, like, from now on, you know? And Stark looks like he was just, you know, imprisoned in an Al-Qaeda camp, and he looks so relieved.
Yeah.
That's a summary of it.
Yeah, and when he goes up to him, he's like, he almost just embraces him more. You see his hand go up. But, this isn't a good look for that soldier behind them to be pointing the gun at them.
It's down, isn't
at
it?
57 seconds. It's like at a 45 degree.
That's just how they move around.
Yeah, but it's at a 45 degree in their direction while they're kneeling on the ground. Yeah. Best case scenario, it shoots the sand very close to them. But, I mean, if he's there trying to keep his gun ready for protection for everyone, turn away. Look around. Look at your surroundings. Yeah, we get 4 people. Clearly the sun was going down because in between the shots it gets a little darker. But 4 people with Rhodey. And, that's weird. Rhodey's pants look a little pinker than the other soldiers.
I don't know. They're just khakis with the sun bouncing off of them.
I know, but the sun could be bouncing off all of them, right? And these are gray, and that's a little more pink.
Khakis, those are more camo fatigues. Those are greener, what everyone else is wearing.
Another Another thing I noticed was that some of the soldiers have knee pads. 2 of them. But not the others. I don't know why. Are you able to tell rank by any of this?
No, not rank.
Soldiers?
Not rank for knee pads. I think that's more...
No, I just jumped thoughts. I wasn't saying connecting the knee pads.
No, I'm not able to tell rank, really, of any of them. They all look like the same.
Man, that would probably freak him out. Like, his chest piece is fully coming through that shirt now. I would not be surprised in that situation, that setting and climate, that they wouldn't be like, is that a bomb? You know? True. I mean, who knows, you know?
Yeah, eventually, maybe it was, they decided it wasn't important for the movie, and, in the shots that weren't included in the movie, one of the soldiers was like, hey, what is that?
Yeah,
hey.
They're not going on the helicopter until we do a... But...
And then Tony would just be like, I know exactly what it is, get the F off me.
Yeah. If my math's correct, and it always is, it's not a fucking bomb, bro. Then we get some nice music playing while we cut to an Air Force plane landing, or about to land. It cuts off right before we get there. So, let me ask you this. They all get out of this helicopter. You said there were 2, right? There's 2 helicopters that came around?
Yeah, I think so.
So around the 55-second mark, there's the helicopter circling. What do you think is the purpose of that? Just for them to keep an eye on the horizon, since, this guy has his gun
It could be.
aimed at Rhodey?
It only showed the one of them landing, right?
Yeah.
And so, maybe Ron Howard's character, Rhodey, was able to tell them to...
Howard?
What's his actual...
Terrence Howard. Ron Howard's the director.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Long day. Terrence Howard, maybe he was able to tell them to land sooner or something, do something different, and the other...
I mean, it would make sense for the other helicopter to stay in the air, right? If
it would make sense.
To just, the one that lands looks like it has a gun in the front. Just in case something happens, they'd be able to retaliate. What is that thing? That phallic thing at the front?
How is that phallic?
It looks like a little dick.
Not really.
I mean, it looks like a long dick.
Looks more like a twig. If you've seen a dick like that, you should recommend the dude, hey, you might want to do something about that.
I feel attacked.
Yeah, okay.
Look, we all know from Deuce Bigalow that there was a guy with a long dick that was thin. That looks slightly phallic. What is it?
Is
it like a rocket launcher?
Probably a missile launcher or something. Yeah, rocket launcher.
Huh. That's weird. How far it goes out, Mm-hmm. I get it. I would expect it guns and I don't know. But yeah, I'll put that in a screenshot on Instagram to see what that thing is at the 32-second mark at the front of the helicopter. Because I'm curious. Oh, at 34 seconds, remember he said, yeah, peace, cool. With peace, I'd be out of a job. And now the first symbol he shows is the peace sign that guy made in the picture.
It could be.
It could show a little difference in his character. It's clearly a peace sign when he falls down to his knees at the 34-second mark.
He's trying to hail them, and I don't know.
No, but he was waving.
It could be.
Yeah, he was waving before.
It could be an I come in peace, I'm not an enemy type of deal. No, that's a real thing. I am not an enemy.
I just like the border of it from when he was captured, when they were attacked. It starts with a peace sign near the beginning of that, and at the end when he's rescued, he has the peace sign. Alright, that's all I've got. Now, what is it? He said on the way there that it would be irresponsible not to have a nightcap. And in the deleted scene, he says, because it's nighttime where we're going. So, 7 o'clock, he's an hour and a half late to get on his jet. When he gets there, he's 3 hours late, so it's 8:30. When he gets over to Afghanistan, it's in the morning. So, if you leave around 8:30, then you're gonna get there around the same morning-ish time. The sun's going down, so let's add maybe an hour to get back to base and get the plane ready and everything, so it's nighttime. So assuming that the flight times are the same, even though the Earth is rotating only one way, now he gets there during the morning. So should we assume that he slept
We don't know where
overnight?
he arrived to. Now you can tell me where he arrived to.
U.S.
Okay, so that's him arriving to the U.S. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess we can assume that he slept the night at the base, had some medical attention, somewhat, even though they had, we'll get to it in the next minute. So he must have slept that night before they took the plane back. Yeah, because it's still relatively morning and we're going to be seeing a lot of minutes in the daytime. That's what I got for this minute. Anything else?
No.
a lot of conjecture and stuff and guessing, but what do you think about it? Tell us on YouTube or Instagram, and follow along in the minutes on Instagram. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe and check out the other podcasts. And if you're listening on audio, you're about to hear us go over the details of what we'll do if we get 5 ratings by the time we're done doing these minutes. So listen to that, enjoy that, and I really hope we get to do this challenge. So please go over to Apple Podcasts and leave a rating. You don't even need to leave a review, but if you want to be put in for a drawing of this Iron Man Blockbuster DVD, leave your Instagram handle. Thank you so much. I'm Brian.
I'm Richard.
Oh wait, sorry, you go first. You say Richard.
I'm Richard.
I'm Brian. You've got a Hulk? Is that what you're gonna say?
No. I'm Richard.
I'm Brian.
You've got an army?
What is going on with these giggles?
No, just go. You've got an army.
We've got a podcast. What was up with those giggles?
Don't fucking worry about it.
And enjoy us discussing what the fuck we're going to do if we get 5 ratings. See you in minute 43. Cut to that. Alright, how about this? For our thing, to mirror Christian's thing of me and him eating cereal in Red Stripe instead of milk, how about our thing, since later at the fireman's banquet or whatever, he has to go order 2 dirty martinis for him and Pepper with extra olives. How about instead of normal cereal in Red Stripe, which is unusual, we take milk and take green olives and we gotta drink some for as many seconds as there are ratings.
Nope. Why don't we do da bomb?
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Then we will. To make it connect to this movie, we'll eat it on green olives. So if there's 5 ratings by the end of Iron Man 1, we will have a green olive with da bomb on it and eat it. Good?
I mean, I'm not a fan of green olives. Let's keep talking about it later.
I mean, but it's got to be Iron Man related, and that's the one like food thing.
Let's look for something else
pizza.
Iron
They
Man
have
related.
pizza from New York.
Yeah, that sounds great.
We'll get New York style pizza, put some da bomb on it.
That sounds so much better.
All right, and to entice people to put even more ratings on there, how about we put 1 drop of da bomb and have a bite of like a bite with a drop of da bomb on it. 1 for each rating. So if there's 7 ratings, we'll do 7 bites. Yeah, just a drop, not like a dad. Not like
you don't
the dad.
know what an ordeal is. Oh, no, you don't.
I understand it's going to be horrible. I'm saying we're not going to do it like Hot Ones, where they cake the whole thing in and then add it. We'll just have a slice of New York style pizza. We'll put 1 drop of da bomb, 1 bite for each rating.
Okay, and when does the time for ratings cut off?
The day we publish the last episode of Iron Man 1.
Dude, no. If there's 50 ratings, it's just...
There's no ratings right now. There's not
ratings on which platform?
I have 4 ratings for Movies Are Dope, and I've done 90 episodes.
Okay.
That's 4 ratings in total on Apple Podcasts.
Okay, that's on the Apple Podcast.
So if this is 110 minutes or something close to that, maybe 120, something like that. If we get 5, then we have to take 5 bites with 5 tiny little drops. But if we get 4, we don't do it at all.
You just don't know what you're talking about for what we're going to experience here. Alright, so basically, for every rating, it's just a drop bite.
Drop bite. If somehow we got 50, we're doing really well. There's this podcast called Minute Impossible. They're in their 3rd season, and their 3rd movie, and I think they have like 25 reviews. Don't quote me on that. Check it out on Apple Podcasts.
Alright, my maximum is 15 ratings, though. If it hits 15, that's great.
I'll do all of them, but max 15 for ya boy.
So, what ratings are left by a single user?
You can leave a star rating, or you can leave a star rating and a review. So yes, 1 person per.
For the entire podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. And are you going to make some? Are you going to make some ratings?
I'm going to make 1. I mean, because I made 1 on 007 because I want to eat cereal with Red Stripe.
Alright, fine. We'll do that to a maximum of 15. And Christian, I'm not leaving a rating on you. I'm not screwing you, okay? So don't do it. Don't do it, Christian.
Come on.
Man. Beer and cereal, that's disgusting. And then we're going to go through pain. Like... What? For another podcast, you're going to make someone go through embarrassment.
This will make you feel better. If all of them succeed, I do all of them. Each of you do one.
Well, because for some weird reason, you like doing them.
Are you kidding? I'm down. I don't wanna. You're never going to get me saying, like, we'll eat bull testicles. Because I don't want to do everything. And you're the one who's voluntarily done the bomb. I have not. Mine has conditions.
It's just, we're ready. We're gonna do it. Okay.
Okay.
That's the agreement. I'm glad it's pizza instead of olives, that's for sure.